Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Ibiza Football Manager 2022, saved by me, to be frank. Yes, welcome back. Lovely to see you all again. Thank you for the continued support on episode 1 and 2. Very happy now. First episode up to 100 views and it's only a couple of days old. Doesn't sound like a massive achievement, but if you comparatively look at my older videos, yeah, I did it. It's doing well. And thank you for all the new subscribers, which is very hard for a channel which is like nearly 10 years old. Oh, it's over 10 years old. Sorry, I started on FM 11 or 12, I believe. You can go back and check. The videos are very embarrassing, but feel free to have a look at them if you do wish to do so. Anyway, I want to just start by getting this off my chest. I have made a mistake. The almighty, to be frank, has made a bit of a mistake. Unfortunately, if I show you, my lovely thumbnail I made for episode 2 was in the bin, basically. In essence, you'll see here, he's already on the way back, but Matthew Hoppe left. Look, I will argue my case here now for you. So it's saying he played 5 games, 1 goal and 1 assist. Yep, very good. He definitely did play those 5 games. In essence, they recalled him for lack of first-team football. Now, I will go through this very quickly. There was 9, I couldn't figure out how to count to 9 then. There was 9 games available. He played 5. 2, he was away on US duty. So there was 7. There was 7. Just checking, that was 7. I'm actually holding up. There were 7 games available. He played 5, and they recalled him for lack of first-team football. The game does annoy me slightly sometimes, but don't worry, he'll be back in January. However, that and a few other issues have left us a bit short of players on the actual, until January part. But thankfully, we're in November, so it's not a massive time to wait. But we're missing a few key areas, mainly because pardon me, we've allowed a few people to go on a just because they're unhappy, and I've decided to get a bit of money in for people like Guerrero. It's 250 grand in the Spanish second division, a lovely offer, so I've decided to just accept that one. I'm working on getting Robbie Burton in. He is 650k, but I think I'm paying that in installments. I don't remember actually restructuring that deal, how I did it now. But I'm also working on Kelechi and Kwale as well from Huesca. Both of those signings, I think, can give us a bit of steel in midfield, a bit more creativity in the Kwale's case. Apologies, Robbie Burton is actually all up front. You can actually see if it's structured or not right on that screen, and I obviously didn't notice that. But yeah, no. Just looking at people to try and bring in. Obviously, it isn't January yet, but I always say this to people starting off FM: don't always leave your business in January. If there's someone you can see there right away and they're available and the deal looks like it's worth doing, get it done. Nothing wrong with getting it done early. You can do it all year round. It's just they won't join until January. So yeah, try to do that. It's just something to take on board. Just how should you ever flick through and just see where our results where we last left you? I believe we left you with the Malaga game, the 1-0 loss. We did. We had a bit of patchy form afterwards, but we were unbeaten since I last left you. Mirandes was a 1-1 draw. Last minute equaliser, more or less, from Manu Molina. Kept us in that game there. Good, obviously. Real Sporting was a lovely result. I'm not going to show you Matthew Hoppe's goal because it's a bit too raw right now and I'm still upset. But it was a good goal. We'll just leave it there, shall we, and move on. Lugo, disappointing draw at home. But that being said, look, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Our board is over the moon with us. I'll show you that in a moment, but I believe they're on an A or an A+. So we have to take it into consideration. We are still doing a good job. Ponferradina, we beat them 2-0 away. Javi Lara with 2 goals. And to be fair, a very good result. Girona are a bit too good for us for this league. Christian Suani particularly is very good for this level, so I can't be upset with that. But we're in for a treat today because we've got Almeria and Tenerife. 2 decently sized teams to be, well, for this level, they're very good. We'll just have a little flick through, and I've noticed I've been a bit neglectful of showing like some bits and pieces of this save, and I'll do my best now. So board are absolutely over the moon with us. So like their ambitions like in 3 years or 3 seasons, beg pardon, were us to just reach the playoffs, and we're on course to do that this year. Obviously, let alone avoid relegation this year, we are not going down. I can assure you now. I mean, if I do go down, please berate me in the comments because this could be the greatest disaster of all time if we go down from this point now. But I wouldn't worry about that too much. But yeah, board's very happy. I think squad's doing okay. there's a few people we're trying to just move on. I don't, again, Naranja Perovic, I'm trying to balance these loans and play them when I can. But if you look at the size of the team, everyone should be getting game time. It's just, I don't have, other than that key core of players, I don't really have the team yet. Bellman's been injured since, obviously, I've literally signed him. So hopefully today, I think I'll play him today because he seems to be fully fit now. And he is he just straight up is a better keeper than Pereira. So I'm going to pop him in, obviously, moving forward. But we've got a really small squad. So I'm going to try and obviously use as much as I can. I'm trying to get those couple of players in, the Kwali and Burson, to shore up the midfield. But obviously, once I've shored up the midfield, I'll be looking at other areas with the remaining budget. To try and get us up this year, which I believe is possible, I'm going to spend what I can and see, obviously, what we can do. Let's just pop into the game then. I don't see anything other reason to wait. I don't think I need to cut. I think I've relatively got through that pretty much quickly where I wanted to be. But yeah, no, it'd be interesting to know your thoughts on the loan system, please, because if you've had anything like that Matthew Hoppe situation, you understand why I'm a little bit annoyed. I did my best to play him. Loki Doki actually made a video. I don't know if it was recently, but I only just saw it, where he was describing some of the things he most basically disliked about FM, and the loan system was in there. The strict rule specifically of where they play, and obviously I know the reason they called him back was how much I played him, but I don't see it in real life going, oh, you haven't played him, you've only played him like 56% of your games, we're going to recall him back. You just don't see it in real life. So I think it's being overcomplicated on that sense. Anyway, obviously dropping Pereira in for Bellman in for Pereira, as we discussed. I will give Perovic a start as well. It's a Galvez, just to keep people usually happy. And we'll go into the game. Almeria at home, hard team. Obviously, it'd be lovely if we pick up a couple of points, but we'll go into it now. You have to pardon. Unfortunately, I did get COVID, which sucks a little bit. I'm literally like a couple of days into it now. It's the weekend, but I'm doing better. I never really had the cough. I just had a really bad fever. But obviously, if you hear me, my voice is a bit tickly. I just wanted to get a video out because obviously I am genuinely just sitting here trying to recover, and I haven't got much to do. Lovely little start for the game. But yeah, no, just please bear with me if you hear any. I'm trying my best. That being said, I shouldn't do fake coughs when you've got a bit of a tickly throat. It always triggers it, so I won't do that again. But yeah, no, let's just crack on to the game now. Perovic, obviously the man who moaned about first team football, give him a go. Not really. Well, do you know what? I always criticise the ball up top, and Herrera seems to, it just sticks to him. Every time the ball is up there, it sticks to him. And he also nicks the ball like that. So he's a very fun player. Lovely ball through. Escobar probably should have done better. I don't know who played the ball through because that move was so quick, the interchange. Really good. We have got a corner though. Manuel Molina standing over it. It comes to nothing, sadly. That's Largi Ramazani. I know him. He's a decent player. I think he was at Man U. Just someone I just remembered. You can't forget a name, Largi Ramazani. What a name. Honestly. Parents must be buzzing with that one. Escobar on the ball. Just lost the ball out. They have Lucas Robertoni as well. Sorry, I'm just remembering. I know a lot of these players, and for the second division of Spain, it's insane. That's Umar Sadiq as well. I don't know if I did a save with Almeria because I think I know that more or less their whole team here. But no, I didn't. I definitely didn't. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't this year, obviously, and I definitely didn't record it. This is impersonal, I'm saying. But yeah, no. They're memorable to me. Anyway, we go into 0-0 at half time. Not much has happened so far, obviously, as of yet. We were just telling me we've been unlucky. Well, I mean, look, we're playing a better team. We can't criticise them too much. It'll do for now. Ivar's running away with the league, if you've noticed. We're on 35 points. We're 9 off them. So Girona's really the only one I think we can catch. A win here today, though, would do us some good stead and put us in there. But obviously, we're not really making many chances at the moment. I will have a fiddle with a minute if nothing pans out. But I'm happy that we've actually limited them to a low amount of shots. And we seem to be in control, as far as I can tell from the highlights I've been. Obviously, they've shown me. I obviously can't see. But we look in control. And obviously, as you're looking at the match engine now, I hope you can agree as well. We do look a little bit in control. Cifuentes, on the right-hand side here, plays it back into Molina, Yassin Fakir, Cifuentes down the wing. Get across in there, my friend. Molina, Cifuentes, little ball in, Herrera. Never really, didn't get any head to goal, more of a like a lofted like flick on more than a header at goal. We're getting to the business end now, so I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to move to the balance. I don't really play. I mean, this is personal preference. I don't usually play with the actual mentality of how the team plays. I'll leave Sifu on. I'll bring Calvez on, and I'm not really. We haven't really got a winger on the bench, really. I'll have Ilara, sorry, and Wilder, who I brought on. So I'll switch the wingers out, put some bit of pace on the wings, fresh legs on the wings, should I say? And hopefully we can. I didn't even press play. Very professional of me. But yeah, pop play on. I'm just hoping a bit of pace down the wing will give us the chance to nick a goal. Just someone with a bit more momentum down the wing, trying to smash everything in or get a ball in. I will move it up to attacking now because I'm happy with the draw, but we're home. Let's try and go for it, eh? It looks like it is sadly just going to tick for it. Oh, summoned it. I summoned it there. Yassin Fakir, Herrera. Just be smart. No long shot or like nothing stupid like that. Back heel. Molina, Escobar, Molina again. He's so congested in this box. Cifuentes, Escobar, Herrera. He's literally 58 yards offside. I'm not even going to bother celebrating that. What is he doing there for a start? They give that as a warning. I'll eat my hat. Yeah, no joke. But come on. What's he doing? I want to see. Oh, I was going to say I want to see the replay, but even that one's too embarrassing for a replay. Come on. Looks like the first game went 0-0. Not a very, very exciting one. Yeah, here we go. Here's your disallowed goal. So they give it... All right, they flagged for Herrera being offside, but Herrera then passed the ball to someone who was further offside to him. Yeah, it wasn't a very good... I'm not going to say it wasn't a very good performance, just wasn't very entertaining, sadly. So it's not really where we want to be. I will holiday forward to the Tenerife game, or obviously I'll deal with what's in between. It's just, I'm saying, you won't see this. I will play, obviously, through. But I'll be back for the Tenerife game. If we get another 0-0, I assure you I'll do a further game. I promise goals for the second game. Whether they're in our own net or their net, we'll wait and see. In between the episodes, I've kind of noticed that I didn't want to do this deal. There is not enough with this player. I know I've lost money just paying his wages, but I will try and terminate in January if I remember to put that clause in. Obviously, I'm not the best with loans, as you noticed with Matthew Hoppe now. This complete mess. There's not enough in him to pay 675k. He's not that good. By the time he develops to be a good player for us, I hopefully will be in the top flight, and I'll never have any use for Robbie Burton. He would have been great this year if I could have played him. The quality, 10 times the player. I know it's a different role, slightly different role. Obviously, he's further up, but there's no value in this. You should never be afraid. Obviously, I mucked this up, so this isn't like I'm acting all like, really big time, thinking, oh, I made a great choice. Because I didn't give him the wage he wanted, this loan just more or less became irrelevant. If I maybe had a chance to play him and develop him, could have gone differently. We don't know, but there isn't enough in him to sign him now. So I cancelled that deal. I just wanted to update you before I got to the Tenerife game, and you wonder where he was. Obviously, if anyone's expecting Burton to come in and be a key player for us, not going to happen now. Unless I can renegotiate and get him for a lot cheaper, which I don't see it being a thing, because I put a clause in his contract of 875k. So unless he wants let's say he wants 200k, I mean, I'll do it for that. But I was thinking, it just doesn't make sense. It's not me either. I can get I've got the quality for 200k up front. So I know it's about 800 overall, but I'm only got to pay 200 this year. I can get another 3-4 players for that with my budget right now. Just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, sorry. I'll be back to you in the game. I just wanted to update you in between. And I'm going to try and put segments in here of what I do in between games so you have a bigger picture of the whole save going forward. Anyway, let me know if you prefer that. I'm assuming you will do, but obviously just let me know. It'll be lovely. See you later. In a minute. Later. I ain't finished the episode yet. I'll see you for the other game. Sorry, another little update for you. The Qualies agreed to join. I wasn't worried this wasn't going to go through because no one else had bid at the time I have done this. But I just want to literally just show you through him. Obviously, I didn't scout him fully, but for the second division of Spain, I've seen enough to know he's probably better than anyone I've got. And he looks like he is straight away. Look, for a start, I think he can play in the top flight straight away. Probably depending on position, but I think he can play in the top flight, especially for a bottom half team, which is what I will be. I mean, I'm not going to be big headed. I'm not going to go in and win it the first year, am I? But for a bottom half team, he can definitely play in that position in the top flight. And to get him for 300k this year, and obviously like 800 in general, I'm adamant either he will be amazing for us, or I can sell him on for, I'll say it now, 5-10 million. I think I can make a 10% profit. 10% profit. That's amazing. Well done. I think I can make 100% like profit on him on top. I don't know. I'm not very good with percentages. I can sell him for a lot more than whatever I'm going to sign him for. I'm adamant I can do that. Obviously, once he gets a new deal, his value will probably go up anyway. But just wanted to update you, like that I will confirm this more or less straight away. That is done. Will come on 4th of January, but I'm assuming you'll see him in the next couple of episodes, which will be coming up hopefully shortly. We'll be back because of the issues with players and so on. We are at the game now. We can't name a full bench, which is obviously a slight issue, but I'm not worried. At least we have a goalkeeper on the bench. Come worse, we haven't got too much options though, sadly. Obviously a couple of injuries. There were, I realised I didn't even mention it at the start, but there was a couple of players who were on, they're about 2.5 stars. So like, I mean, obviously star rating isn't everything, but they weren't key players. They didn't play a game for me, and you've not seen them in this save yet. I more or less just ripped up their contract. They didn't cost a lot to get rid of, and they were ruining the dynamics of the team. So I just decided just to get rid of them. But in reflection, I could have tried a little bit more, obviously, to appease them. But look, it's a losing battle. As soon as they're unhappy, they're either they play terrible in the engine. It feels like in the match engine that is, and other than that, obviously, they just upset the whole squad. So I didn't bother, just got rid of them. I know January is coming up. I will try and bolster in every way, but we, as a group, we got to band together, try and get to January, and that's no better than just do it today. Obviously, I haven't got many options, so there isn't really much to talk about in terms of squad selection. I'm just going to pick what I had already picked already, and obviously Tenerife for a good team. I just feel like I don't want us to lose too much momentum. Look, I'm being realistic. I know we've culled the fat of the squad. Obviously, not all our fault. Obviously, Hoppe was a bit of a killer, but in other ways, you know what I mean. Like we've trimmed the fat of the squad, but hopefully not too much to like disrail us. And because I'll be real, a couple more injuries, we are all right knackered. So let's try not make that happen. But yeah, we just got to band together, try and keep our players fit, and do the best we can. No bursting through then. What a lovely little jinking run, but the finish was a bit, scuffed. Side foot into the keeper to his favoured side as well. Papa Diop with the ball. Escobar looking for the man overlapping. Wasn't happening. Diop, the metronome. Cifuentes, lovely ball through. Herrera, 1-0. Oh, I don't know if that is onside or not. It's a really good start though, but I'm not sure. I feel so my ears so itchy today. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's COVID related. Goal disallowed. So I was too busy talking about my ears. Honestly, very itchy. I'm very hot in this room. These lights are burning my retinas. It's a fraction offside. Pleased with the start though. Looking good. Oh, I was worried then. I thought something was happening. I don't know. I had like a bit of a flashback to a red card. It was like deja vu of FM game, which I haven't played yet, which is strange. If there's a red card in this game, for them, all seeing eye, that's would be peculiar. But no, hopefully not. Eh? Well, if it is, I hope it's for them. Ilardi, close. Got to respect Tenerife. I'm going to give them the courage. Shout out the courage. More or less just like chill out. I don't like to ever say calm down. I don't think I've shouted calm down and they've not been upset at me saying that. I don't know what it is. One of those buttons that when you click, the player's like, ooh, don't like that. No. Lovely ball through. Cifuentes. Oh, they cleared it against him. Give him a bit more space. Turned back. Manu Molina. No, Manu Molina. Lost the ball again, though. Not very good. Ilardi. Alex Munoz. Leon. They're knocking the ball around a bit nice now. Someone just put their foot on the ball and nick it off them. Enric Gallego. Oh, they're playing very fast and loose with the ball, but we can't seem to get it off of them. Ilardi. Sashua. Oh, great player, Sashua, by the way. I've noticed on a couple of saves, Man U tend to pick him up from Tenerife, directly from Tenerife. They don't typically play him, but he does turn into a great player because he's at their facilities, more or less. Like, he's a very good player. He's an ex-Spurs player, so I actually know him, not as a person, but I know him as a player. Yeah, quite a bit actually. He was well, for the under teams. Yeah, he was. I thought he was a great prospect. But Victor Malejo, just bald man, big bald Spanish man. No. It's a great finish, but yeah, Spanish John Joe Shelby's just pocketed one away against me. Are you expect me to be happy? No, especially after the start we made as well. We looked like the better team, and I don't want this to end in misery. No, Herrera, Cifuentes. Lovely little turn back inside. Cifuentes. Get a ball in, son. No. Get in there. What a header. Lovely play. You know what? No, lovely header. I won't take it away from you, but all the goal was made by Cifuentes. The way he just tucked back inside and put that ball in. That ball was dying for someone to head it on. All you had to do was put your noggin on it, because the ball was the goal. Like, he literally directed this cross into him. There's no power he needed to put onto it, but thankfully he did do a little bit. So he proper rifled going with the old head, the old noggin. It's a good half. We didn't look like the better team that half, sadly. So I think I was lower myself a bit. I think I'm a bit too high for the screen. Whoa, that's very violent, wasn't it? Anyway, yes, I'm happy with that. It's a decent half we had. Yeah. Menu Molina over a corner. Diop. I thought he was going to header it in. Escobar. Be careful, my friend. There's a lovely run. Diop. Manu Molina. Cifuentes. Molina. Very patient build up. Escobar. Over the top. No, he's got to be offside, surely. No, apparently not. Lovely ball that was then. Honestly, I didn't think that would be offside. Got a corner now. Manu Molina. No. Do need to work on our I'll take a look at like set pieces and stuff. I never really look at it in depth, so I can't say, like, obviously it's not saying I'd even be comfortable putting on video. I generally know nothing of it. I don't tend to use the set piece part of this game. I might download some and then import them typically, but I've never really looked at it myself. And it's something I will definitely take a look at. Alardi. Free header. Not happy with that type of goal. It just means defence is more or less just opened. Not good. I will, hold on. Trapiello, Javi Lara. I think Javi Lara deserves to come on. I'll bring him on for, let's just say Fakir. Try and stick him in the middle and see what happens. No, on the ball now. Oh, he's been tackled. Alardi. Fuentes, good tackle. Wilder, Fakir, Herrera. Escobar, Yassin Fakir, no. Cifuentes, Wilder. And then Molina. I'm going to look at the tactic a little bit, I think, after this game. It's like, well, do you know what? If that went in, I probably wouldn't look at it ever again. It's lovely football. I think we could be a bit more clinical, though. Like, do you not feel that, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because our players aren't the highest quality as possible, but no, I don't think it is. Like, I mean, we're out XGing Tenerife away from home. They are beating us, sadly. But hopefully that's about to change. Papa Diop, Manu Molina, Javi Lara. Oh, crossbar. It's unlucky. But you know what I mean? Like, I think we should have a bit more cutting edge. I will try and work on getting the striker in. Well, obviously, no, not get a striker in. Matthew Hoppe's coming in. But it's like chance creation needs to change. I don't think drastically. It just needs to change a little bit. And hopefully it will do. I'm looking at players. I think the quality will give us a lot of balls going forward where strikers just will love it, and just love playing for like a team with him in it. And he's going to be my gem. Escobar. Oh, you gotta love luck. Do you know what? He made the goal just by getting to the byline and crossing the ball in. But that's the danger of obviously any like young defender and obviously young winger who's trying to Sorry, proper COVID, right? Anyone who's trying to cross the ball in. If you do it so with speed and pop it low, this can happen. It can bounce off a defender and go in the net. It's very possible. This is what you see quite a lot in football as well. If you put it in low and hard, it just makes it a nightmare for the defender. That being said, we've made it a nightmare for them. We made it 2-2. Cifuentes has nicked the ball as well. Javi Lara, back to Cifuentes, who's been crucial in every goal we've had. Molina, and he's on it again. Wilder, get a ball in there, son. Hopefully we'll nick this 3-2. Back to Waldo. Cifuentes, oh, he nearly wrapped it up himself. Set up a couple of goals, more or less. Not, not setting. Technically, probably didn't get the assist. But yeah, no. Oh, do you know what? I can't be unhappy. It's 2 draws. I don't like leaving this on a draw, but I think we're gonna have to. Sadly, unfortunately, we didn't pick up a win this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the more like personal touches. I've tried to make this box more bigger. More bigger? Bigger is the better English word to use. That you don't need more bigger. It doesn't work like that. I made this bigger. I feel like you need to see me a bit more just so you can appreciate what's going on. Obviously, let me know. Are you happy with this size? I think I am. Notice I had a nice little shave. Looking all right. I like that. Yeah. Feeling a bit crap, but tried to make myself feel a bit better. But yeah, made the box a bit bigger. Let me know if you'd like that. I hope you appreciate the bits in between, like the episode where I show you bits and pieces that are happening. It feels like hopefully you feel a bit more attachment to the save. Yeah, no, we'll try our best. Anyway, we've not really moved too much. Obviously, 2 points on the board added on, consolidating our playoff position. But if you look down to 11th, they're on 23rd. We are 3 points clear, but there is literally not a lot between us and 11th. So I don't know where this season is ending. I know we'll try and let's have a look where we'll probably be joining. You'll be joining me back again. I'm tempted. Look, we'll get to January. I might even literally play. Might come back for Oviedo. Get the first week of January out of the way. Then you'll see how that's going to scope up and what we're looking at. But I'll get to the first week of Jan. We'll play the Oviedo and the Valladolid game, the 2 home games. And we'll try to pick up a few points. Hopefully, you've got some deals in the pipeline. It'll be an interesting episode. Definitely check it out next time. This has been To Be Frank, and I am Frank. Always with you. I'll see you for the next episode. See you later.